Well, Mindsnaps is about enabling healthy conversations about mental health, and we use photography to do that. And that's kind of what it is, isn't it? It's using photography to unlock in people the ability to talk about really difficult subjects. There's a photography element for the benefits, and there's also the psychological benefit. And I think psychologically, the sharing of an emotion, being able to talk about it and actually talk about it in a slightly external way. So you're not talking about yourself necessarily, you're talking about the photograph. And that enables people to be able to either not express how they feel, but then really express how they feel. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like giving an easy route for them to be able to talk about really difficult stuff.
Yeah, it just makes it easier to talk about difficult conversations.
Yeah,
that's basically, in a nutshell, that's what the photography side does. But also, obviously, as a photographer, I like the idea of it being a therapeutic hobby that we're encouraging as well.
Yeah.
So it's enabling people to get out of the house if they want to, take some photos by looking through that viewfinder or setting that scene that you're looking at. It puts you in the moment, like a lot of our art does. So if you're suffering with anxiety or depression, that's straight away that creative art form you're doing with photography can ease those effects. Well, the topic is set, so that could be anxiety, it could be depression, it could be any of those sort of emotional sort of topics, and then the task is simply to go out and take a photograph of it. Once you've taken that photograph, the next step is to share it. I mean, we have got a thing called lenses which we use. So the L represents just to learn about the topic first. So obviously, if it's anger, for example, the whole idea is to learn about that topic. To we take that photograph. The best photograph you can is if you've got a good knowledge of the topic. Then the next one is probably the most crucial for me, is engage with other people about that topic. So having those conversations about, I do this with my family.
Yeah, me too.
You do as well, where we can talk to them about these topics. And so I've got a photo project. The topic is anxiety, and it's a great way just to start those conversations up. You said you do that as well.
Yeah, and I think what really struck me was a couple of sessions ago when one of our subjects was suicide. And the fact was, I was thinking about how to take a photograph of suicide, and I talked to my 18-year-old daughter, and I talked to my wife about it, and I talked to my friends about it. And it was amazing how having this as a subject enabled these conversations with all these different people that I wouldn't probably talk to about it with.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about it.
And it didn't feel contrived or false or anything. It just felt really natural to talk about it. Oh, I've got this project. What do you think? And people talk.
Yeah. So and then that brings us on to N. So you've already learned about it. You've engaged with people and got their sort of key aspects. I mean, it's nurtured your idea. So come up with the way you're going to put that into an image. And you can be as creative as you want. Or it can be a very simple image. It doesn't have to be, a masterpiece at all.
Because of course, people use their cameras or they use their phones.
Yeah, it makes no difference really. We're not looking. Although you may pick up a few sort of photography skills and techniques from us, we're not looking for a massive masterpiece at all. It can be just a very quick snapshot. Sometimes some of the best photos are literally a quick snapshot of something which it could be quite a personal photo for them. So so that's nurture your idea, and obviously then the next one's snap. So take your photograph. Then E would be to edit it, and then put a title to the photo.
To the image,
and then the final step is, again, one of the crucial ones, is to share it, and that would be sharing with one of our groups, which could be a workshop or one of our regular groups that we host. Yeah, so we come up with a competition. The main reason for this is to enable anybody and everyone to be involved with Mindsnaps.
What, in a project?
Yep, so they didn't necessarily need to be in one of our workshop groups or in one of our sort of workshops that we do, but what we like the idea of is, say there was a student involved in one of our school projects and their parents or their friends and families who may not be doing our workshop can still be involved.
Oh, okay.
And the whole idea, as we said, the whole idea of Mindsnaps is to enable healthy conversations about mental health. So we thought it would be a great idea if they can, a parent or friend and family can also go onto our website, see what the topic is for that month. And if it's the same topic we're running a workshop, which it often is, then they can also get involved. And we love the idea of maybe a student going up to their parent and say, have you done your photo about anxiety yet? Or depression, or whatever the topic is.
Yeah.
And it makes it so much easier for them to talk about these awkward conversations.